If you feel like every open world game feels like a copy-paste job, you're not crazy. The genre is dead. And here's exactly why you're bored too. Look, I love open worlds. Skyrim, RDR2, Witcher 3. I wasted my teenage years in those maps. But in 2026, bro, they all feel the same. Today I'm breaking down 5 reasons open worlds went from revolutionary to repetitive. And don't worry, I'm not just hating. I got solutions too. Remember when finding a secret location felt special? Now you open the map and, bro, 300 icons. Towers, outposts, question marks, collectibles, treasure chests, feathers, feathers for feathers. The developers basically said, we ran out of ideas, so here's 500 chores instead. They turned adventure into a checklist. It felt like opening Google Maps and finding out every single building is marked important. Nothing is important when everything is important. You don't explore anymore. You tick boxes. Collect 50 feathers. Congrats. You just wasted 4 hours for a cosmetic hat. Revolutionary. It's like going to an amusement park, but instead of rides, they give you a clipboard and say, go count all the benches. Fun, right? You don't explore. You don't discover. You tick boxes. And the worst part? 90% of that content is trash. One camp is exactly the same as the other 24 camps. Same layout, same enemies, same reward. Copy-paste. They call it open world. But bro, you're on a leash. Game says go anywhere, do anything. Then the mission starts and suddenly there's invisible walls, level gates, and a giant yellow marker saying, go here or die. You want to rob a bank? Nah. You want to skip 10 hours of grind? Nah. You want to ignore the story and just vibe? Game says, complete this fetch quest first. RDR2 was the last game where I felt actually free. Arthur could hunt, fish, camp, get drunk, punch random NPCs, and the story would wait. Now? Even GTA 6 is rumored to have story gates. Bro, it's not open world. It's open hallway. 2 kilometers wide, 10,000 kilometers long, and you can only walk on the yellow line. I have more freedom choosing what to eat online than I do in these games. And devs know it's fake. That's why every game now has skip mission option. Because even they know their freedom is boring. The NPCs have the IQ of a potato. It's 2026. We have AI that can write essays. But game NPCs still walk into walls, repeat the same 3 lines, and forget you existed 5 seconds after talking to them. You save a village from bandits. 2 minutes later, some NPC is like, bandits took my daughter. Bro, I just killed 40 bandits in front of you. Use your eyes. RDR2 NPCs had memory, schedules, reactions. That was 2018. 8 years later, Ubisoft still thinks NPC are some background decoration that says random lines. Developers don't make better missions anymore. They just make more missions. Copy-paste 20 times and call it content. You get 80-hour games where 70 hours is literally walk here, press X, walk back. Padding, grind, artificial length so they can put 500 hours of gameplay on the box. They're not respecting your time anymore. They're wasting it. Bro, I'd rather play a tight 10-hour game that respects my time than a bloated 100-hour game that treats me like I have no life. You can't lose. And if you can't lose, winning means nothing. In old games, every fight mattered. You'd save before boss fights. You'd sweat. Now? You die, you respawn 10 feet away. No penalty, no consequence. You can fight the final boss with 1 HP and a spoon and still win because the AI is dumb. Bro, there's no tension, no stakes. You're basically a god, killing the same 5 enemy for 80 hours. Games stopped being games. They're now interactive Netflix. Watch the cutscene, press X sometimes, get a trophy. And that's why open worlds feel boring. Because nothing matters. Nothing is risky. Nothing is real. So what's the fix? Stop making maps bigger. Make them better. Because we don't want bigger worlds. We want worlds that feel alive. Stop adding icons. Add meaning. Stop padding time. Respect it. Games like Hellblade 2, Alan Wake 2 are proving linear, tight, story-driven games are coming back. And honestly, thank God. Because I'm tired of climbing 200 towers to unlock 200 more towers. If you agree, drop a comment. What's the last open world game that actually felt fun? And what's the most boring one you dropped? Subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one.